Guyana's opposition leader warns of potential unrest in the country. And in sport, it's been slow scoring for the West Indies on day 2 of the second test against Sri Lanka. I'm Dawn Paris, and this is the Caribbean in 10 for Friday, June 15th. I'll be back with the details after the break. Guyana's opposition leader Barrett Jagdeo has warned of unrest if the 2020 general and regional elections are rigged, resulting in the incumbent Partnership for National Unity administration of President David Granger being re-elected to office. At a news conference, Jagdeo said there will be consequences if the current government thinks it can rig the elections and have the kind of peace that the country has now.
The nature of the struggle changes. So you look at how people, when you have a legitimate government, a government that you accept as legal, there are acceptable forms of struggle. You know, you can protest peacefully, you can go to the parliament, you use the rules. But if they don't live by the rules, they come to power without observing the rules, then the other side should not be bound by any rules too, because it's a freedom struggle. It changes from a struggle within a democracy, an established democracy, to one of freedom, fighting for freedom. And that's different.
Which entails what?
Well, I don't want to define all of that. You let Harman guess what that means. Let Harman guess what that means. With these appointments, they're not going to break our spirit.
Over in Trinidad and Tobago, Minister of National Security Edmund Dillon is of the view that a lot of senseless killing is taking place between alleged gangs in the country. He says there's a need for intervention to take place. He also confirmed that since the proclamation of the Anti-Gang Act 2018, there have been arrests under the legislation. We get more in this CNews report.
About an east port of Spain, Minister Dillon told Thursday's post-cabinet meeting there will be a strong police presence to address the crime situation.
Trinidad and Tobago Police Service, supported by the Trinidad and Tobago Defense Force, in those very areas, to give the people who don't belong to these gangs a sense of security and safety, but also to treat those members who belong to those gangs.
Confirmed since the proclamation of the Anti-Gang Act 2018, there have been arrests under the legislation.
Arrested, but under the Anti-Gang Act, as far as I'm aware,
British charity group Oxfam says while it is disappointed at the decision of the Haitian government to withdraw its permission to work in the country, it fully understands the position of the Juvenel Moïse administration. Earlier this week, the government declared Oxfam persona non grata after accusing the London-based organization of violating Haitian law. Planning and External Cooperation Minister Aviel Florent said the charity had also violated the eminent dignity of a human person after a 2-month probe had shown that the non-governmental organization used prostitutes in Haiti. In a statement yesterday, Oxfam said the behavior of the former Oxfam staff working in the country following the 2010 earthquake was completely unacceptable. They apologized to the government and the Haitian people for what happened, and they say from 2011, they introduced stronger measures to prevent harassment and abuse, including a whistleblowing hotline and a dedicated safeguarding team. Oxfam said that it is committed to continuing to do all it can to help the millions of people every year affected by humanitarian disasters and to improve the lives of those living in poverty. Stay with us, your Midday Sport is next.
Joy voice because I'm Trini, he's Trini, and he's a very positive guy. Love him. The message he sends is very positive. Go boys. Yeah, Trini.
Look to the horizon. Tell yourself you will not fail. You will be there. You're all a titan. You can't hear.
She me work the magic pan, cause I want to get to that the magic one. That me I tell you say ya instant.
I'm from Margaret Road, Yorkton, St. Catherine. Currently live in Maxfield, Fitzgerald Avenue, you know. I've been doing music like for 15 years now, but really developed the passion for music in high school while attending St. Catherine. You know, from there, so I take it, go to studio and recording song. First official recording of it.
Continuing with sports now, West Indies were 65 for 1, replying to Sri Lanka's first innings total of 253 at the lunch interval on the second day of the second test today at the Darren Sammy Cricket Ground in St. Lucia. Yesterday, fast bowler Shannon Gabriel said he managed to exploit what bounce there was in a slow pitch en route to his third 5-wicket haul in the test on the opening day. The Trinidadian speedster ended with 5 for 59 as Sri Lanka, opting to bat first, were dismissed for 253 in their first innings deep in the final session. He struck the first 2 blows of the morning and combined with Kemar Roach, who got 4 for 49 to keep pressure on Sri Lanka. Gabriel told reporters that he went out and concentrated on putting the ball in the right area, and things just went his way.
Most of the guys did that today. I think Roach and all bowled well this morning. Didn't get the success that he deserved, but yeah.
Going into the second day.
And that's the Caribbean in 10. Join us again at 6:30 this evening for Caribbean Newsline. Do have yourselves a good afternoon.